Hey there! I made a video ranking the worst and best looking burst in Genshin Impact. So in this video, we're continuing that list, and if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you watch that one first. Or watch it after this video, I don't know, it's up to you. So short introduction, Genshin has really good visuals when it comes to character bursts. Therefore, I'm ranking what's the best and worst looking burst in Genshin Impact. 4 stars are not allowed as their burst is not comparable to a 5-star one. And also, that includes the Traveler because he doesn't have a burst animation. Which is kind of unfair, but okay. And Skirk will be included in this list because since by the time I'm recording this, Genshin just recently revealed her gameplay kit, so I'll be including her in this list. So instead of ranking 54 5-star characters, we're now ranking 55 5-star characters. And we stopped at Wonder at number 21, but since Skirk is added to the list, everyone else will be moved down a spot. Okay, let's actually get started. Alright, continuing from the number 21 spot, we got Ayaka. Also, I just want to say, even though she's in the number 21 spot, I cannot stress this enough that every character here has really good looking burst. So I'm not really saying that Ayaka's here is bad. I mean, if you want to talk about bad, I mean, we're talking about the good stuff. Like, we're talking about the great stuff. And one of the great things here is Ayaka. And this one kind of reminds me of how her brother and Kazuha's burst looks. If you compare Ayaka's background to Kazuha, it's very similar in terms of design. And then Ayato's burst with his stance looks also really similar to Ayaka, which, I mean, it makes sense. They're brother and sister. So, I mean, it's just Ayato's and then Kazuha's burst fused together. So, it's really similar to those. Also, her turning her sword into a fan, that's pretty tough. I like that. The number 20 spot, we got Navia. And I'm a big fan of Navia. I love guns. I love blondes. This one just looks majestic. You know, even if Navia is just standing there looking pretty with her umbrella, one of the things that I really like about this burst is she just summons freaking artilleries in her background. What? I mean, what other character summons 3 damn war cannons to shoot at, like, I don't know, a random heavy drill? So this one is just amazing to me. I mean, you could say I placed this too high, but whatever, because I love this one. Details are so good, and she's just so pretty, man. This is a thumbs up for me. Number 19, we got Yelan, and I'm speechless. With her spinning transition onto these, like, glowing hydro strings, and rolling her dice in front of the burst, the look she gives you, oh, and then, honestly, if there was one complaint I had with this burst, is that her little pose, you know, after her burst, you know, how she does, like, the little pose with, like, arms behind her back. I wish she did that. I really wish she did that within the burst animation. I think that'll look pretty good. Number 18, we got Gordon Ramsay. Let her cook is what I would say, and that's actually what I would say because, you know, she cooked. I mean, number 18 is pretty high. So with her burst, she does a little spin, she does a little twirl. You know, she got the ice trails following her, and then she carves the screen. She does a little slicing thing, and then she just reveals her ice sculpture in the background. That's pretty good. Wow, the details, you know, I just want to say that all of these Fontanians have really good looking burst. I think after Sumeru, I think all of these characters have a lot more budget placed into them. I mean, the details here are really good. I mean, she has the Fibonacci sequence or the golden ratio, whatever you want to call it. One other thing that I really like is when they add these little background corners into their bursts. I think that's really good. I think that's really cool. They should do that a lot more. Number 17, we got Sino, and starting off from the dark, his hat does a little red twinkle. He pulls out his arm, his JoJo stand-looking arm. I mean, the use of lighting is really good here, especially with him starting in the dark and then just it lighting up the area. Sick. But also, does anyone still actually pull for Sino? Do you guys still pull for him? Number 16, we got Raiden Shogun, and the 4th Archon to make it onto the list. And honestly, it's kind of sad that she didn't make it to the top 10. But I mean, I still love this animation though. I love it a lot. I mean, her booba sword, glowing eyes, menacing look. It looks like she's about to cut the whole world in half. And, you know, she shatters the background like glass and then transitions back into the game. You could probably talk to me about putting her in the top 10, but the upcoming top 10 characters honestly just blows my mind. Number 15, we got Mizuki flying in the frame. The amount of detail and charm in this one, you know, I can probably point at a random thing at this background and I could probably tell you how much detail it has. I mean, from her floating, the tail movement, the 2 variants of herself, and then the steam coming out like the hot spring entrance. Not to mention, it's kind of like they spawned in an entire building. what? Number 14, we got Shiori. You know, she cuts the screen. She cuts the darn screen. Shiori was one of those characters that I wish I could have pulled for. I mean, Shiori honestly is a really cool character when it comes to like design. The cloth and flowers in the background, it fits her character so much. I mean, Fontaine releases are just really creative with their bursts. So I really love what they're doing ever since they released Fontaine characters, because they've really taken a step into like the creative direction doing this. In number 13, we got Emily. You know, some people probably forgot this character existed, and I don't blame you. I don't think there was a lot of hype when Emily came out, but she's definitely meta though. She's very meta in the abyss. But anyways, her burst has so much placed into it, and first of all, she's a Fontainian, so of course she's gonna be really high here. And I just can't stop watching her damn burst. I mean, I may be a bit biased towards Emily, but all the elements we talked about before, from having a close-up, there's good lighting, which she also has, I mean, a good background, and she's a Fontainian, so her background frame is just so extra. And yes, you can tell, like, there's like a bunch of flowers, a bunch of stuff on the screen. Honestly, I kind of regret not putting her in the top 10, but you know, if I could place her higher, I definitely do. So sorry, Emily. I mean, even though you're not in the top 10, you'll live on in my heart. Also, as much as I love you, I'm not summoning for you because Mavika's banner is rerunning and I don't have any primo gems. Okay, it's okay. Number 12, you got Mulani. And hold on a sec. Aether, you freaking idiot. You have a bias towards Mulani, as you said in the other video. And yes, I do. I like Mulani. That's no joke. Starting with Mulani, like, these Natlan characters have the coolest looking Natlan burst. And if you're gonna ask me what's good about this, I mean, her expressions, the color explosion, Mulani blowing the shark into like a balloon kind of thing. And, you know, her expressions are really good. I mean, it really fits her character. You know, since Mulani is this like positive kind of person. And for the next character, from the Natlan gang, we got number 11, we got Shilonen. You know, Natlan's supposed to be like this very lively, you know, like region with music, with dances, and Shilonen definitely represents the music part of Natlan a lot, and I think making her a DJ is honestly a good idea, just making one of the Natlan characters like dealing with music and stuff. So yeah, I really like the idea, I really like it. I give it a 2 thumbs up, and you know, these effects, you know, she spins the freaking DJ booth, you know, there's a bars on her background, it's like a music thingy, and she does a little pose, she does a little DJ pose, you know, in the house. Yep, she's number 11. Okay, I'll stop there. Number 10, we got Sidlali. Now, I didn't place her here. It's not because Sidlali likes Aether. No. That's not why I placed her here. I placed her here because I think this one's really cute. Expressions are really what get me with these bursts, and Sidlali's expression when it comes to her like little 2 pillows, like pushing her all around, she's like getting a little mad. I mean, when her 2 pillows just bother the heck out of Sidlali to the point she just throws it at the enemy, and she fights her enemies with pillows. It's pretty cute though. That's definitely one thing. I mean, it just has so much character in it. It's really smooth. It has a really good expression. It fits her character. She's really cute. Okay, she's really wholesome. Number 9, we got Chaska. And remember Risley's burst? How his weapon kind of just fully unloaded in his burst. Now, we'll take the same concept and we'll place it on a huge gun. And then you stand on the gun. Chaska's kind of just aura farming in their burst. I love it when they added like these details into like these objects. I don't know what you call it. I mean, like them giving these small details to like weapons or objects. I think it really gives a lot of life into the burst, and I really respect Chaska for this one. There's a lot of really cool details here, so I'll keep her here. Number 8, we got Farina. And Aether, this one kind of sucks. All she does is look at her cardboard cutouts, and that's kind of what I like about it. This is one of those bursts, again, that where she doesn't attack. Now, I didn't really mention this with Shilonen or other bursts, but I love the bursts where you don't really have a weapon. These kinds of support bursts where they kind of don't attack, or they don't use like a bow, or they don't use a weapon. I just really enjoy what they did here. I mean, I don't think any character has this really close shot of the character. I think Farina is probably the first one to just place her face onto the camera. I don't know, it's kind of funny. And then the cutouts also moving. I mean, the cutouts also have life, and not only that, there's also like spotlights. You know, it's like a little stage. There's little like cardboard cutouts of the buildings, and the lighting is really nice again with the spotlights. It's really good. I really like it. It fits Farina a lot. It's really a unique burst that I would honestly place really high because I want to see bursts like this. Number 7, we got Yai Miko, and you cannot tell me that this is probably one of the best looking Inazuman bursts out there. This is better than Raiden Shogun. This is better than Ayaka. Everything about this burst looks so good. The lighting, the menacing stare she gives you. This angle is so cold. She looks so cold. She looks so menacing here. It fits her character so much. I mean, also everything in this burst is just so fluid. I mean, everything has life into it. Everything's like moving. So yeah, I like it. Now, number 6, we got Kanich, and I just want to say that I'm a sucker when games try to do a completely different art style. I mean, this one stands out to me so much. I put this too high. Sure, it's okay. I mean, maybe you don't like pixel art or all the blocky Minecraft kind of graphics. I love it when they take pixel art and then they kind of just like 3D model it into like a 3D game. I think that's really cool looking. I mean, like, it's kind of like Silver Wolf from Honkai Star Rail. And not to mention, I mean, the sound effects are also really good. Like, the pixelated sound effects, I really love the care they put in Kanich. It's a really unique way of making a character like a different art style. So I'm gonna put Kanich really high here. Number 5, we got Varessa, and this burst was probably the main reason I summoned for Varessa. Not only am I a big fan of her dropkick, you know, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and this scene just really reminds me of just Goku kicking Frieza on the face. But anyways, she spawns her boxing ring, you know, with her standing on the ring as a fighter. I mean, just this frame alone is so good. And also the little text behind her, that's probably her name, but I'm probably gonna do a little research about that. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. She jumps off the ring, and then the background moves onto a different comic panel with her doing the dropkick. It's like it's a comic book. It's oh my god. I just want to say with number 4, we got Mavuika, and I can definitely tell you that this is the best Natlan character with the best burst. Actually, maybe there's a little bit of competition. Maybe you can talk to me in like putting her lower. You know, she starts off with a 360 GoPro video footage, and then Mavuika just rides her motorcycle in the background, lining up with the sun. Then everything just transitions to her jumping off the motorcycle and then slashing you with her giant sword. You know, she does a little free fall, and then she gives you a little look. And don't get me started with the glowing hair. Oh my god. Making her hair I mean, all of these Archons, they have glowy hair and stuff, but making Mavuika just have entirely fire, you know, as her hair. I don't know who's making these like designs, but they're really good. But unfortunately, she doesn't make it to the top 3. As much as I like the Natlan gang having their own art direction, having really colorful auras, or like having colorful backgrounds, they do not compare to the top 3. And this is the top 3 best bursts in Genshin Impact. I think that these 3 are probably the best looking bursts in Genshin Impact. Number 3, we got Cloran. Now, okay, what is the scenery? She just summons an entire map behind her. This is not... And then what does she do? She bounces off the pillars, travels at light speed, and then appears in front of you with a cross arm pose with her gun pointed at the enemy and her sword on the other hand. What? I just want to say, if that's how she treats everyone who duels her, then the person she's probably dueling is probably dead by now. I mean, that's probably why she... That's probably why she got a 100 win streak to anyone who fights her. The number 2 spot, we got Skirk, and the Skirk's burst is also another one of those bursts where she just summons an entire map behind her. This is not... Where is this? She summons space behind her. I don't even think that's space. I think it's probably space. And you know, this looks like something from Honkai Star Rail. Is this Genshin Impact? Hello? You know, she appears from the side, and then she got her glass shards, her power, and then she got a big old whale tail, and then she has a great sword for her burst, and then she just slices dimensions for her burst. Huh? In my opinion, in my humble opinion, the best burst in Genshin Impact has to be number 1, Arlecchino. Now, there is something about this burst that it just shouts to me. But there's just something about this burst that it makes me say that this is the definitive perfect burst in Genshin Impact. Not only does her close-up does a little Mew, it then transitions into the damn Crimson Moon that she used against our fight with her. What? I mean, not only that, I mean, she snaps her fingers, you know, the little snapping sound effect, and then her big old glowing wing comes out from her back, and then you just see the map crumbling around you. I mean, there's like lava or fire all around, you know, not to mention we're in space again, you know, there's this spacey background, and then it finally transitions back into a little transition thingy into the game. I honestly think Arlecchino probably has one of the biggest budgets for her when it comes to Fontaine, and yeah, I could definitely tell because her burst here, I'm pretty sure this is the perfect burst in Genshin Impact. Yeah, Arlecchino is the #1 best burst in Genshin Impact, and I would love to hear your opinion regarding my list here. Because yeah, this really took me a while. I had to splice it into 2 parts because I could not rank every one of these in one video, because that will take me like an hour or so. That is my Genshin list, and thank you so much for watching this video. I'm not really sure if you already watched the part 1, but if you haven't watched the part 1, make sure to go watch that one. And that's all I want to say. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye.